photographers who I feel that I learned the most from, most immediately, who I feel most responsible to, are Walker Evans and Robert Frank.
Like Frank, Winogrand primarily photographs people, on the beach in Santa Monica, on the streets of Hollywood, all over the country. He currently lives in Los Angeles, but it won't be long before he feels driven to head for another town in another state. Winogrand doesn't want to have the multifaceted way he tackles reality pinned down in categories.
I hate the term. I think it's a stupid term, street photography. I don't think it makes any, it tells you anything about a photographer or work, in a way.
Winogrand maintains that the problem in photography doesn't consist of taking a pretty picture. It's to find a way to transform the real world into something completely different, into a distinct image.
You know, on the subject, I mean, I have a book out called The Animals. Call me the same as zoo photographer. I mean, the whole thing don't make any sense to me, you know? You know, your photographer is responsible for two things. Once you put your body where you want it to be, what's in the frame and when you snap the shutter. That's what the photographer does. The camera does the rest. You know, you get what the camera saw in the end. You are responsible for what's in the frame, what's in the edges, and when the shutter is snapped. Okay, I try to frame in terms of what I want to include. I don't think about pictures when I'm photographing. I see life. That's all there is, you know, I mean, in my viewfinder, there's not a picture there. You're not a picture. We know too much about how photographs look, or pictures look, and it's the easiest thing in the world. It's natural to make those pictures we know. It's boring. You don't learn anything that way. You keep making what you know. So I try to deal with things. I've worked out my own way, I guess, to contend with that problem of being programmed about knowing too much about pictures. You see?
Suddenly a scene like a picture by Winogrand. And one of the most significant photographers of our time sees himself in a situation that has probably annoyed every photo amateur at one time or another.
Well, when I'm photographing, often enough, somebody will come up to me and say, "You're getting good pictures," and I don't know. I know that what I photograph is interesting. I haven't seen the pictures yet, you know. But hopefully the picture will be more interesting than what I photograph. I mean, if it isn't that, it doesn't work.
Garry Winogrand shoots photos as if he wanted to absorb reality within himself. For him, Photography is like a drug he needs to have daily.
I really get, the way I would put it is I get totally out of myself in there. I mean, it's the closest I come to not existing, I think. Which is the best, to me is attractive anyway.
Não, olha pra câmera, não olha pra cara da gente, não. Olha pra Maria lá, ó.
Cinematic workshop discussions about an art form in our day and age with Harry Callahan,
Nearly all of them, I would say, straight photography.
Mark Cohen, Ralph Gibson, Joel Meyerowitz, Dwayne Michaels, Lisette Model,
Die Welt ist so groß und so frei und es gibt so vieles.
Stephen Shore, John Sharkovsky, Garry Winogrand, and Robert Frank.
Mein Leben, Paradise in Malibu in Kanada. Die Hölle in New York.
Hell in New York.
Okay.